Hello and welcome to the Critically Clueless. I'm a monk, and today we are in Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlords. Now, this video is all about recruiting clans and recruiting lords and essentially growing your kingdom. Now, I've already done one video on this, but I wanted to have another go at it. This is a big subject and it's hard to get it all into one video, so I'm kind of going to do it within like a let's play type of episode. I'm going to do it all in front of your eyes, working through what and why. Now, as I just showed you, Sturgia are one of the smallest kingdoms within my world right now. A big part of recruiting other lords or clans to your kingdom is pretty simple, really. It's desire. Why would they want to join your clan? Well, you have to have a positive, why would you want them, or why would they want to join your kingdom? And basically, there's a few different factors that go into this. Number one, you have to be able to afford them. Number two, you have to have a good relation with them. Although that's not even strictly true. You don't necessarily have to have a very good relationship with them. Even if you have no relationship with them, there's still a chance of them joining you. But it's certainly a factor to take into consideration. Another one would be their relationship with their own lord, with their own king. If they are happy within their kingdom, then there's a good chance they're not going to join you. Like, for instance, if the king fulfilled their promise and, hey presto, they actually own a castle or a town or something like that. If they do, then why would they leave? They are a lord, they have a castle, they have a town, they're happy. So despite them having a positive relationship with you, there's no need for them to join you. Another factor would be kingdom size. And what I mean by that is a comparable kingdom size. So let's say, for instance, you've just made yourself a brand new kingdom. Hey presto, you are king of an entire town. Maybe you've got a couple of castles as well. Why then, if you're going to go talk to a lord who's part of a big kingdom with 10,000 troops, with 10 different towns, would they then look at your town? Would they then look at, joining your kingdom? You're absolutely nothing to them. You're almost, just an upstart rebel who's declared themselves king. So definitely targeting a smaller kingdom is a good idea, or at least a kingdom that's on your comparable size. Now, I'm quite far into my game right now, and so quite a few things have happened. As you can see, Sturgia is one of the smallest kingdoms in my game, and they have a number of clans that I think I should be able to recruit. Number one, I was with a kingdom and we absolutely killed Sturgia. Took over, I would say, 80% of their land. Me and Valandia, we done absolutely great things, but I broke ties with Valandia. But while I was in Valandia doing all that conquest, every single battle I done, I would always release my prisoners, meaning I built up a positive relation with a ton of different lords in Sturgia. So I know that I've got a lot of lords within Sturgia that I have positive relationship with. So I've got to check there. I've also got to check because I also know that Sturgia right now are hurting, meaning they don't have many castles, they don't have many towns, meaning there's going to be some unhappy lords roaming around within Sturgia. Because obviously the king hasn't fulfilled his promise. He hasn't given out lands to all of his lords and all of his clans. He's just simply not able to do that. So I know I'm going to find some unhappy people here. All of these little things help make it more favorable for me to actually have a chance at recruiting these guys. But just because I have a positive relationship with them, just because we are comparable, just because they may not be particularly happy. It doesn't guarantee that the Lord will join you. Sometimes there's factors that you can't necessarily see. Maybe they are honorable. Every Lord in this game, including yourself, probably has some kind of personality trait, and those personality traits also factor in to whether they are more likely to join you or not. Because don't forget, some of these honorable lords have joined a kingdom and sweared an oath. Perhaps you even swore that same oath, becoming a vassal of another kingdom as well. Anyway, let's say you've ticked all those boxes. The encyclopedia is your best friend. Pull up that encyclopedia, find the kingdom, the clan, and the leader of the clan that you want to find. Try and make sure they are not in prison at the time. That would definitely help. Also, I would steer clear of anyone that's rich, because if you have found a clan, found the head of the clan, and it says that they are rich, then there's a good chance, again, they just do not need you. The poorer the clan, the more likely they are to join you, and having that positive relationship really helps as well. Okie dokie. So we have finally found someone that we have already previously scouted out. So let's click this button. And then we're going to ask them what they think of their lord. In this case, it happens to be Ragnar. And then he'll come up and say something like, what are you saying? Basically, it opens up a dialogue option, which we absolutely want. Anyone that opens up that dialogue option, it means you've got a really good chance of actually recruiting them in the first place. If you do not manage to open up that dialogue option, then there's some other kind of factor within your game right now, meaning preventing you from being able to recruit them. But 9 times out of 10, there is something you can do in that game. So, have a look at that. If you do find a clan or a family that you absolutely want to recruit into your kingdom, then just work out the best way you're going to be able to do that, because there are definitely multiple different things you can do to manipulate the game and that clan. So we've just walked through one successful clan hire right now. So let's find ourselves another one. Let's see if we can find someone else to recruit. And again, we're going to use the encyclopedia to actually, make sure we find the right person. As you can see, the page that we was on, that's now turned to our colors, which is pretty cool. So back on Sturgia, we can't do the top one because that would be the owner of Sturgia. This guy right here, we don't have a good relationship with them. We can see what their last whereabouts was though, but like I said, we don't actually have a positive relationship with them, so they're probably not going to be the best person to go for. So let's look for someone else. Okie dokie. So we do have this person's actually poor, which is really good for us, because it means that they want wealth. Everyone in this game wants wealth. Not only are they poor, but they also have a positive relation with us. So that's absolutely brilliant. So all you have to do is actually locate him. So let's make sure none of these guys happen to be him here. And let me just fast forward this for you. One thing I will mention within this video, just in case you don't already know, when you stop inside a town or a castle, it will refresh the encyclopedia. So if you have gone somewhere trying to find a certain lord or a lady and find out they're not actually there, it could be because they've moved. So if you go to your nearest town or castle, it will refresh the encyclopedia, giving you their latest whereabouts. Another good thing to note, actually, is that if you actually talk to a lord in order to recruit their clan inside a castle, inside a town, you will only be able to recruit them if you do answer all the questions correctly with your dinars, not with items. If you find them in the actual area, then you can use items as well. As you can see, this guy is ready for a little chat. He says, what are you saying exactly? Another good thing to note is that you do actually need those 4 circles in, or filled, 4 yellow circles filled in order to recruit them. If you happen to answer a question wrong, you've still got a chance at a critical success. Critical success actually counts as 2 points. You need the 4 points if the 4 points do show up. I have had it where 3 points show up, and so you only need to get 3 filled. I believe that is down to character traits, however. So keep that in mind. If you do happen to get a critical fail, because that is certainly something that can happen, you will not get another chance to recruit that clan in your game at all. If you do fail for whatever reason, don't fully complete all the points you need to get, then I believe it's a year. I believe after a year, you can then retry. One of the perks I would suggest picking up is athletics at level 75. It's an absolutely amazing perk. It says it slightly improves persuasion chance, but it massively improves persuasion chance. That perk is a little bit broken. Also charm as well, again at level 75. This perk's really good for helping with critical successes. Above that, you have a chance to avoid critical fails, which is the one that I happen to pick. Both of them are really good options. I would invest in charm quite heavily. The more charm you have, the more likely you are to succeed at persuading any lord to join you. If you rewatch this video and watch me actually persuade the 2 lords that you've seen me persuade to join, you will see that charm is something that I'm being marked upon. Like when I'm picking the options and it says, say, like 100% chance to get this question right, and you'll see that charm is actually highlighted. That's because it's actually coming off my charm skill. So the higher my charm level, the more that's helping me actually get a chance to succeed there. But as we can see within this video alone, we have got 2 brand new clans to join my relatively small kingdom. So that's pretty handy. I'm pretty happy with that. Hopefully this video has helped you out. Please rewatch the first video in recruiting clans and recruiting lords and expanding your kingdom as well. So I do go over a few other little points to do with this subject, but I just wanted to go over it one more time just to make sure it was nice and clear to help, just fix up any confusion. Hopefully this video has helped you. If it has, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We also have an active and growing Discord, guys. If anyone is stuck on Bannerlords, or if you just want to jump in and chat about a game that you happen to be playing, we talk about all kinds of games. This Discord has been growing for quite a while now, but a link for that is down in the description, as well as a link for my recently released dystopian Cyberpunk 7 Broken and Bound. It is also free on Kindle Unlimited, but it's also available as paperback. But anyway, I will see you in the next video real soon. Until then, take it easy and happy gaming.